Well, I'm here this afternoon. It's kind of an overcast, rainy day, but every now and then we're getting some sun to come out. So I thought this would be a good time to do a follow-up review on something that I've been using for quite a while now. I got it and decided to give it a try as a kind of like a trial. It is this clip here for the backpack. It is the Puluz, still not sure actually how you pronounce it. This is a follow-up review on it. I originally got it off of eBay. I think on the last video I said I got it off of Amazon, but I correct myself, it was off of eBay. And all this price, I don't even remember what the price was, but it was a smidgen of what the Peak Design camera clip is going for. And I thought, well, you know, would it be something I wanted to use? Thought about getting the Peak Design, but then, you know, getting it and then finding out it would be something that I don't use, which I have plenty of camera equipment that has wound up in the closet that way. I decided to get a aftermarket, off-brand type thing to see if it would be something that I would use, and maybe then go ahead and for the Peak Design. Like I said, I've been using it on several hikes at Blakely Field in Mobile, Alabama, and I've done several of the hikes there, and it's worked well, whether the 70 to 200 or I'll use it with the 28 to 70. It's a lot more, I will have to say, a lot more comfortable with the smaller lenses, because it does put a lot of weight on one strap. But with the this pack is a Pro Trek 450, and with the strap that goes around the waist, and then with the sternum strap there, it does equal out the weight. I've done 3-mile hikes with it that way, and even with this lens on it, the pack, if I've got everything in it, is right around 20 pounds, and I hadn't had any issues with it. I do like it that, you know, it is right there, so when I want to grab and shoot, it's there. With this, I will have to say, and I think I mentioned this in the last video, but I before always had a motor drive, not the motor drive, but the extended battery pack. See, I'm showing my age. I took the battery packs off, and I'm just going with doing the hikes. For one thing, hey, it reduces the weight, so I don't have any complaints on that. But this is the small rig L bracket on this camera, and then it's got several other 1/4-inch holes to put the bracket in, so I went as close to the middle as possible. I use blue Loctite. That's one thing I'll highly recommend if you've got equipment hanging off of something. I do blue Loctite the adapter plate into the L bracket. This jiggling around, something like that, this thing has never loosened up with the blue Loctite on there, so that solved that problem. Hey, maybe that's something that Peak Design is better at, that you never have to worry about it loosening up. I don't know, but I tell you what, from the time that I've been using this so far, my decision to go to the Peak Design, I've decided not to. I am keeping this. For the price of this, I mean, if this clip here should ever go out or something like that, I can buy another one of these and still be less than what it would have cost me for a Peak Design. And who knows, well, if that would ever happen, I may want to go with the Peak design, but this has worked flawlessly. This is kept on there with the weight, and like I said, doing a 3-mile hike, you still got to get used to putting this on. I mean, it's I'm a little better with it when I'm standing, but I can't do it one-handed. This is definitely a two-handed job, which is fine because you can still grab it and shoot with it. I will let you know that as far as my decision, this is a keeper. This has, as far as the clip on the strap, now this is using the long screws because this pack is the shoulder straps are very, very thick on it. So see this. So that's the clip right there. So you can see it's nice and smooth. This running against my chest, I don't feel it. I mean, it is, even with the weight of that camera on it, I don't feel any weight against this. Now this does have this little locking screw here, so if you have it on there and you tighten this down, if you're ever afraid of it coming off, this really tightens it down. I've never used it. I keep it all the way open, and just with it clipped in there, you've got basically a piece of metal here, and then the slides right here. So when it goes down in there, that's a lot of meat that's holding that clip and the camera to the strap. I mentioned before in the original video that I always would keep it on my crossbody strap. I would say with the past 2 kites that I've taken, I've only got this on today because of the shooting I've been doing today. But I have this strap, I'll carry it with me, but most of the time it's in the pack. I don't want to have too many things hanging around me because sometimes I'm going through some brush. I will just have the camera on this clip here. This has not moved since the day I put this on here. Now these are the long screws. It comes with short screws and long screws. These are the long screws, and these are also blue Loctited on, both of these screws. Even the paint job on this has held up pretty well with constantly getting the camera in and out of that. There's a few little spots in it where the paint has worn off, which I knew that would happen, and I don't really care about that. I use my equipment. Yeah, it has held up extremely well. I'm extremely satisfied with it. You can see here's the button, so you see the button sticks out quite a bit, so when you have a camera on it, you can still hold the camera, press that button, have it out, and then, you know, you're off shooting. So anyways, I just wanted to do a follow-up on the Puluz. Maybe somebody can correct me in the comments, of this camera clip. Again, it just easily, you hear it click, and that's on there. This does not come off. So it's off. Anyways, I figured I'd give you an update on that. I'm gonna continue doing some shooting here. Just tell you, I'm at the Japanese Gardens here in Mobile, Alabama. Even though it rained earlier, it's turned out to be a beautiful day. So if you're ever in the area, I highly recommend that. But anyways, I might do a third follow-up review on this, but I'll give that some time. I will link the original video into this one. So if you just happen to be thinking of using a camera clip, or if you're looking at there's several knockoff brands of the Peak design, or if you want to go with the Peak design, hopefully this kind of helps you make a decision. If you have any questions or like that, write a comment down below, and we'll answer as quick as I can. So anyways, I give it a thumbs up, a good buy. Price points wise, it's great. Onward and upward.